Hello! Ooh, that was very loud. I'm so sorry. Hello! Hello! It's time for some drawing. Time for some drawing. Or rather, some painting. Because that's kind of what I feel like doing today. Hello! Oh, it's either early in the morning for you or very late. Either way, hello! Good day. It's afternoon time for me. It's 2 p.m. my time. Ooh, yeah, it's late for you. Like 10 p.m. Let's see. Since I want to do some painting, I want to have a good brush size. I have an idea in my little head. My day has been great. I washed my hair earlier today in the sink. I didn't feel like taking a shower, but I wanted to wash my hair. That's what I did. And I'm feeling all nice and fresh. Very nice. Haven't used much of this before. Nah, I'll stick with this. Let's see. I was mostly just chilling before stream. I was working on a drawing, working on getting better at anatomy and stuff. It was nice. But today, I just want to make a little painting of one of my characters. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then of course it's going to be hard because I'm doing this with my mouse. Oh, it's a toggle. I can turn it on and off. Same with the haircut. All sorts of toggles. I even have a little pet one that I don't use. But I have plans for it. If my idea is something I can do. But yeah. Got all sorts of toggles. Thank you. Just gonna do a little bit of mapping out real quick. Probably bring the brush size down some once I get my idea mapped out. I'm definitely going to be very generous with my layers just because of the fact that I'm working with my mouse. Yeah, I like putting on Skyrim music for my drawing screens. It's just nice. I like it quite a bit. It's very nice. It's the nighttime music. Excuse me. Ooh, yo, bear just shows up and suddenly it's just like dun 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 dun. Like no, no bears, go away. It's always the bears. Always those dang bears. Ooh, yeah, wolves. Yeah, but I've noticed that the battle music doesn't normally show up with the wolves. It's usually with bigger enemies. Like for yeah, like the moment bears see me, it's just like boom. Battle music. I wouldn't mind if the dragon music came on though. I like the dragon music. Nice. Very exciting. I think I like this whole series I've been doing where I'm just like drawing but with my mouse. I'm neither right now. I haven't chosen either of those right now. In most cases I'd be a vampire, but I might be a werewolf this time. Just because it's something I haven't tried before, really. And anytime I have, I've given it up. But I'm mostly willing to try being a werewolf because in the Dawnguard DLC I usually side with the vampires, but I kind of want to see what the other path of the quest is like. So I'm thinking about becoming a werewolf instead. But I haven't made up my mind yet. Still something I'm thinking about. Just use this brush for erasing. Hi! I'm doing pretty good. I do not know Yum Yum. Sounds like a sauce. Like Yum Yum sauce. We used to have a bottle of Yum Yum sauce, but it expired because we forgot about it. Right now I'm just doing a rough mapping of what I plan on painting. It'll definitely look totally different once I get to the actual painting part. I have an idea. In fact, I might change this expression a little bit. Bring the eyebrows down. Because this drawing... Hold on, I'm opening up a new file. Or a painting that I've already made, but... It's gonna be like the successor to this one that I made. I love this drawing. I'm so proud of it. But like, the only difference is that I'm doing this one with my mouse. So we're gonna see how that turns out. And I might redraw it on my laptop later. If like I really like it, but I feel like I could clean it up better, you know? Big difference though is that I'm going to be using a lot of layers with this one. While with this one, I only used like sketch layer and the drawing. Like, wow. Thank you. I'm very proud of that painting. So I decided to watch some of my VODs back. Just a little bit of them, the other day. And I forget that 90% of the time I'm just kind of like dead face expressioned while doing things. Cause like... You did what? Aw, I hope it was an accident. OMG. That sucks. Oh no. I've lost some old files before. That's always like so heartbreaking. Yeah, I'll just do the same general outfit. Just for the sake of making things easier for myself. And do some scribblies. Light scribbles. You. Oh man. Oh, I was talking about my VODs. I forgot that like half the time when I'm in the middle of games, I'm like dead face expression. Cause I'm always so focused on the game I don't even pay attention to how my face looks. Which is one of the reasons why I like being a VTuber, because then nobody can just see me being all dead faced. Like just a stone expression while being all dynamic with my voice. Wanted to do some like I could just do another layer and make it like that. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to like shade in some of the places as a reference for myself. But yeah, I wanted to, because there was a funny moment that I had in my playthrough of Metro 2033, and I kept thinking about it. I was like, I need to go and clip that. So I went back to that VOD and I clipped it, but my face was like so stoned. Or not stoned, but like stone cold. I just wasn't making any expressions. So it was just like ooh. Little hobbitses. I used to be able to do like a Gollum voice, but I've forgotten how you do that with like your throat. I forgot how like little hobbitses. I can't do it anymore. I forgot how to do it. There's like a specific way to like do your voice. It's a lost art. Sneaky little hobbitses. Oh man. I've had Snow. I've had this character since I think I was 11 when I made her. Yeah, that's a fun little voice to do. Or at least attempt to do. Gorsh. There we go. Up and above and around. All the shading and stuff. Yeah, this looks like it'll be good. Let me put this in a folder. It is a little difficult. I've figured out that it's easier to figure out how to shade things by like lining the shading. Like drawing it out with lines. I've done that a few times. Especially with my own VTuber. Let me see, where's my current ref sheet? There it is. That's my old ref sheet actually, but the point still stands. You can see the little lines. This is my old design. You can see these little lines that I've made. That's how I shade my model, is that I draw out these little lines first. And it makes it so much easier because then like it's quicker and you don't forget as quickly. It is like you gotta think with your brain. So if you like box it out instead of full on blocking it in, then it's a little bit easier. I'm sure you could if you practiced. It took me a while to figure that out. But I also do cell shading. I do very simple shading. I don't really do like the smooth shading. Like even with this drawing, like it's still all blocked out and stuff. Not all fancy like some other people have done. Well, there's your problem. You gotta get a little less lazy. And then you'll be able to do it. Let's see, is this a good color? Be a little warmer. Yeah, that's good. Well, thank you. Only in the sketch part. So there's definitely going to be a lot of changes, but I'm glad that it already looks nice. Thank you for that. Especially with a mouse. Like I'm not only am I using a mouse, but I'm also left-handed and I use my mouse with my right hand. So it's like a double whammy, to be honest. Like, surprise, not only am I using a mouse, but I'm also using my non-dominant hand. Yeah, I'm also left-handed. So, I'm doing this with my right hand and my mouse. Normally I would have a drawing tablet, but my old drawing tablet decided to break. I did do some traditional drawing streams where I had a camera set up over like a table or something. I had gotten a tripod specifically for that. And I did some traditional drawing streams, but setting that tripod up was very annoying, so I just stopped doing that. And I was like, what if I just do mouse drawing streams? And so that's what I've been doing. It's been very fun. It's been very challenging, and I like it a lot. A good challenge every once in a while is always super nice. That's why I like to say you can do anything. a pen, but a tablet. It's not quite like an iPad or something, but like there's specific like little drawing tools that you can get where you have like a little pad that you can draw on. Some of them do have screens, but I prefer the ones that don't have screens on them because I like how it makes you practice your hand-eye coordination better. But yeah, for pens specifically, I think that would just be for laptops and tablets that already have touchscreen on them. Yeah, drawing tablets specifically are these little pads that come with their own little pens. They're basically just touchscreen displays. And you use a pen to use them. Like a notebook, but for your computer. Yeah, it's a lot of information. Oh, this is turning out great. Yeah, like my other mouse drawings. Let's see, I made these hand studies with my mouse. Where else is it? There we go. Mouse perspective. I also made these with my mouse. But now I'm making this. A big jump. Because why not? Why not do it, you know? I can do anything I want. If I just if I'm willing to put in the work, I can do anything. That's what I'm going to do. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. That's always scary. Haunted phone. No, I want to use a different color. I need to change the background a little bit. If I do this. That's a little too dark. Actually, I should have made it more orange. No, I'll keep it in the red. What do you mean? If you're asking about my model, all of the different pieces, actually, hold on, let me, give me a moment. I need to double check this file. If you're asking about my model, my little VTuber model in the corner, I can show it off a little bit, but just give me a moment. because there are some parts I need to try to be careful with. And also, there's a lot of things, but alright, I can show this again. Alright, so this is the whole file of the model you see right here. And the glasses, all of these are separate layers. This, these, those are the lenses. Let's see. Finish off the hair. Like these are all separate pieces. So everything's separate actually, but there's certain well, thanks. There's certain things I can do whenever I put this model into a different program to rig the whole thing to make it move. I can do certain things that make certain things disappear and reappear. I can make toggles and stuff. I just wanted to hide my screen because if I'm not careful, it might show more than I would like to share. I didn't want that happening. But, let me tell you, that thing took forever to make. And my new one is also taking forever to make, but, it's totally worth it, and I can't wait to show it off. Oh. There we go. Forgot, color picking is not that easy whenever you've got multiple layers on. But I've been drawing for a very long time. I've been drawing on this program for a very long time. And I've gone through all of the different stages of learning how to draw. Ooh. You gotta catch up. Gotta get back into the groove. I've been drawing for a very long time, and I've been drawing a lot for a very long time. Not to mention, I am getting professional education now as well. So that also helps quite a bit. I wouldn't say it's required necessarily, but it's definitely super helpful. Because you can like look up videos. Ooh, cats. I have 3 cats. I do like dogs. I do like dogs quite a bit, but I'm definitely a cat person. My sister has dogs and I love them very, very much. And I love my 3 boys very much. I always love how my model reacts to me whistling. It's so silly. Excuse me. Alright. Gonna look really awkward for a little bit, but it's time to trust the process. We're in the trust the process part of the drawing. Yeah, I've got a picture of one of my cats right here, but not the other 2, only because this little guy, Saturn, loves to visit me all the time. So anytime he's in my lap, I turn this little picture on to show that he's here. I love all of my babies, but he's the one that likes to visit me during streams. I should add the other two, but I haven't yet. Only because they never visit me. They're always downstairs. My sweet little babies. This is definitely a start. It's something, alright. Let's see. Yeah, I can put this down. I'm just doing the rough part. I have to be so careful with my mouse. Because normally I'm so tempted to just scribble like this, because that's usually what I do with like my pen, but I can't do that with my mouse because then I'll just make a mess and I'll have to start over. Or not start over, but I'll have to undo what I did. Gotta take it slow. There we go. Really? Wow. It's a really long time. They are expensive though, so I get it. Not to mention they can be difficult to maintain if you don't know what you're doing. Speaking of PCs, I might need to get a new battery for my motherboard soon. It was recommended to me by a family friend. I definitely have a few upgrades on my radar, but that one would probably be the first thing that I would do, just because it's probably what I can afford the soonest. Probably what I can afford right now. Ooh, yeah, controllers are nice. But there's some good stuff on the PC too. There's a lot you can do with the PC, especially since it's upgradable. If you get one that's future-proof, then like you don't really have to worry about getting a whole new generation or anything like that. Just replacing parts as they get old. But I also like consoles quite a bit. I have a lot of Nintendo consoles. I have a Switch, a Wii, 3DS, a Game Boy Advance. Got all sorts of consoles. Thankfully, my Wii is a first-gen Wii, so I can play GameCube games on it. I would like a regular DS, though. I miss those. There's a mod for that? I've been dying to play something like Skyrim multiplayer. I know Elder Scrolls Online exists, but like MMOs just aren't the same as like local multiplayer. I need to go see that. I need to go find that mod. I've always wanted to play Skyrim multiplayer. I'm so glad people can make mods that make games multiplayer. That's so wonderful. I've you know, I've never played Skyrim with mods. I know most people do. Most people play like every Bethesda game with mods, but I've never done that before. I've always been, I don't know, I've always been a vanilla type of person whenever it comes to playing games. Except every once in a while. That's true. Yeah, you do need to be careful with mods. It's always good to be careful. Yeah, I've got a rough idea. I think once I get like the rough shapes down, then I'll start cleaning it up better. I think that's what I'm gonna need to do. Do we do the eyes with a different color? I do, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Oof. I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine quests might act funny, or you might get soft locked every once in a while. But I think it'd be worth a try to live out that dream. I remember when I was a teenager, I remember talking to my dad. This was before ESO came out. I remember being like, man, I wish Skyrim was multiplayer. I wish they would make a multiplayer game, just like Skyrim. And then ESO came out, and my dad was like, look, multiplayer Elder Scrolls game. And I was like, it's not the same, Dad. It's not the same. I wanted local multiplayer, not an MMO server. That's what I wanted. Oh. Man. I need to figure out what color to use for the hair. Yeah. That checks out. That's the color I want now. Way too gray. That'll work. Nah, her hair is white. But I wanted to find a good shade of white for it. Because what's crazy is that this one almost looked like yellowish whenever I started drawing it, but surprise! It's purple. Like it's all purples. Except for like the obvious ones like this yellow or this blue. But yeah, when I put this down, because color theory is weird, this looks almost yellowish, but it's actually a purple. Colors are weird. So, working off of that general idea, hair might look a little cooler. It might look like a cool color. Because the skin and the surrounding colors are warm. Oh, for the previous drawing, I think this one took like 2 hours. I think, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't really keep track of how long drawings take me most of the time. I sometimes do, like my model. I'm sure it took like probably like no, it didn't take that long. I have had some drawings that take a long time like that though. Like I think my model, my VTuber, I think my VTuber took about probably about as long as that, and probably about 3 weeks. My current, like, the model that I'm making right now has been taking a long time, and I know I'll spend more time on that one than this one. Yeah, sometimes the details can get to you, but if you always make sure to, like, take a step back and to, like, take a moment to, like, reset, then, like, it can help with not getting stuck in the details. And it can help with um getting like a better view. Like basically like resetting your brain almost. It's interesting. But brains are weird like that. Let me turn this down a little more. I can see better. I do understand another reason why you would think it would take that long, because if you've ever learned anything about classical paintings, a lot of them took multiple years to make. But one of the major reasons why paintings like that took so long is because they had limited resources and had to be really careful. And they usually like painted layer over layer over layer, and sometimes they would reuse a canvas, like there'd be sketches underneath the finished product. Oof, yeah, I hate it whenever art has like a specific grade. Like, I don't like rubrics or anything like that when people are like, this is definitively what it needs. Thankfully, whenever you get into like more advanced courses regarding art, it's a little more flexible. Like there's things like how long did you spend, what materials did you use, what was your process, how do you handle critiques. Like it's a lot more, there's a lot more to it, and it's so nice. But yeah, early art classes like in high school or something, they're a little, I don't like them. I do not like them. They're too like objective instead of subjective, you know? I love making characters with super long hair. Like one of my favorite pastimes. I have so many characters with really long hair. I think it's just because long hair is really fun to draw. But it's also challenging. It's nice. I have. In regards to traditional art, I have a lot of sketchbooks. I do have one small sketchbook on my desk, and I've shared it on stream before. I did some drawings on stream in it. It's a little bit bigger than my hand. But I don't sketch in books as often as I used to. I've got some big sketchbooks though. Like really like large ones. I'd say like a couple feet by a couple feet. But I prefer drawing digitally. I'm really good at traditional art though. Like one of my best things that I can do is realistic portraits in oil pastel. That's one of my best things because I'm really good with memorizing facial features. I mostly do self-portraits, but I'm sure I can draw other people as well. It's so easy for me. I could probably like make a living doing like realistic portraits of people or something like that. Like set up in some sort of like theme park or something. But I don't know if that's what I would want to do for a long time or make it my main source of income. Just because I like doing challenging things. I'm tiny, but I'm not that tiny. I am a bug though. I don't look like one right now, but I promise I am a bug. And I'm working on a new design update, so I look more like a bug. Ugh, I don't know what that sound was. Like my album cover. Bug. Bug. It's me, Bug. Actually a little sneak peek in what I'm going to look like soon. Soon in quotation marks. It's gonna take a while before that model is ready, just because I have a lot of plans for what I want to do. And I'm going to try a lot of new things whenever I get to the rigging part, but I think I might show some of the rigging on stream. I might do that at some point. I might rig some of it on stream. Especially since, like, I already used my keyboard and mouse with that, and I think it would be nice. I don't know. Maybe. That's an old creepypasta. There's all sorts of things I could do. And you know what? I need to start, like, doing little, like, joke rigs as well. I've been thinking about, like, just making silly little rigs as, like, gifts for people. Mostly just to get my name out there, but also because I think it would be fun. Like, I've thought about, like, doing rigs of people's mascots and being like, hey, look, I made a live 2D model of your mascot just for fun. Here, have it. I think it would be funny. Ooh. A good choice. Drink a lot of water. Also, it could be a dehydration headache. Make sure to unclench your jaw and drink some water. That's what works for me. If I ever get a headache, usually it's because I'm thirsty and I need to drink some water. Alright, I need to do some of the facial features. I haven't seen Prince of Dragons. That's something I do need to watch. I have heard of that, and I need to see that. At some point, I need to see it. Pretty sure it's a show. It might be on Netflix, right? I don't remember. I don't watch very many shows. Is it obvious that I don't watch very many shows? I might at some point. But I do play Minecraft in my free time sometimes. I've honestly been iffy about playing it on stream, but only because there seems to be a curse regarding people who play Minecraft on stream. I'm afraid of what could happen. It's like a curse. It hasn't been cursed for everybody, but it's been very strange how frequently things have gone badly for content creators who play Minecraft. It's a weird correlation. Mostly a coincidence, but like, it's weird. Do I want to use the same red for the eyes? No, I do not. I think if I played Minecraft on stream, I'd probably either play on a server or play single player. I have this like thing where I try to avoid playing with viewers just because I'm afraid of parasocial stuff, but I do appreciate the offer. I do think maybe one day if I play like online games, viewers could hop in at some point. But I'm just very cautious. It's just kind of my thing. I'm always very cautious with stuff like that. But maybe one day with something online multiplayer, people could hop in. But for now, I'm sorry to say no. I'm shy. Sorry. You know how it is. Gotta be safe. Alright, time to work on this mess. Yeah. I remember one time I played creative and I decided to make some pixel art in it. I had a lot of fun with that. I didn't have any of those like modify mods, like the create mods or whatever, where you can like slash whatever. So I like manually put together some pixel art in a little world. Oh yeah, I've heard that the horror mods for Minecraft have gotten really good as of late. I remember whenever the first horror mods came out, they were certainly something. They weren't really scary, but they were something. It was interesting. But yeah, I've heard that a lot of the horror mods for Minecraft are really good now. I might check some of those out myself. I would sometimes play modded Minecraft. I need to get back into that. Oh, it's too dark. Oh yeah, I might need to upgrade my Minecraft. I tried to yesterday, but it didn't work. I should be able to now, though. How should I do this? Oh, also, did Did my microphone just pick up the movie my parents are watching downstairs? I don't know if it did, but it might have. Oh yeah, that's true. I do need to check Minecraft though, because I tried to hop on my friend's realm yesterday and it didn't work, but it should work today. Where are the face refs? There we go. Oh, look at them. Look at all of them. But this is who we're drawing right now. Or at least trying to. Your realm ended? Oh no! I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh. Well, you do have to pay for it, so that makes sense. But if you can pay for it, it should be back. It should come back. And if not, then I'm sorry, but it really is gone. Yeah, the realm. Yeah, because you pay for realms. That's something I know about. I don't know. He might if he hops back on. What color should I use for this? I think I might just like focus on this one part just to see what I can do. I'm in my experimenting phase for this drawing. Alright, hold on, I'll be right back. I saw that. My dad ordered pizza, but I also took the opportunity to take a bathroom break. So I'm back. Back to mouse drawing. I've got to keep my eye out for the order though, so I will be disappearing again once that's here. What? You have no water bottles? Damn. That sucks. Alright, so let's see. Let's make it like... Excuse me. Let's see, what's the base color for this? Excuse me. Actually more orange-ish. Yeah! Did I scare you? I'm sorry if I did. Let's see. Let's make this more orange. I'm sorry. I think for this drawing I might use a more pinkish color. Because this is like... let's give this a try first. Good idea. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Hold on, I'm going to add another layer. I'm going to block some stuff out so I can focus on what I'm doing right now. There we go. I can focus on what I'm doing. Nice. Water. No, I use orange shades for this. Different types of warm shades. But I might change it up just for this specific painting. Because I think it would be nicer that way. I don't know. I'm just doing whatever right now. Vampire what? That's just the translator being silly. Oh, it takes a little bit. Usually it takes a little while so your body can like take it in and stuff. Oh, vampire teeth. No, no teeth. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, you'd have to wait anyway. That's always how they work. They're so annoying. They're always like, can't get rid of me that easy. If only there were actual immediate solutions, that'd be so nice. Yeah, I've been having a lot of visitors today. Good. Waiting on pizza, also turning off my dad's ringer. 'Cause that's annoying. But I am drawing with my mouse. As you can see from the title. But yeah, I blocked out some of it just so I can focus on this one part real quick. I am drawing one of my childhood OCs. And very nice. Oh, neat. I never knew that. Yeah, this is Snow, spelled S-N-O. As you can see here. And I've had her since I was, I'd say, 11 years old. She was my oldest character. Well, not oldest in terms of age, but definitely oldest in terms of, like, how long I've had her. Oh, an ear piercing. I've heard that Botox can help with chronic migraines in specific places. I think I've heard of the piercing thing as well. a whole a whole thing of cheese. I like cheese. Cheese is nice. Yeah, cheese. Might cover this up with the hair, actually. Let's see. Yeah, probably. It's always good to stay hydrated. I always have like 3 different drinks on my desk. I've got my water, which I should probably get more. And I usually have a cold drink and a warm drink. Usually tea and maybe like a juice or something. I just like having different drinks. It's nice. You can always tell when I'm sipping something because my tracking goes away. It's a good idea. The pizza is on its way. Hold on. I was doing something with this. I think I was trying to do like outline of the eye. Like how I did here. Actually might need to bring this in a little. My pen's too small! Pizza! Pizza! I think bringing that in a little bit is much better. Not used to frequently changing my brush size, but it is what it is. And it is a little annoying sometimes. Ooh, I have to return to my classes in a little over a week. My final semester, university. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I'm a bit anxious about it. Cause like, it's the end, hopefully? But also, what am I gonna do after I graduate? That's a question I've been getting asked a lot, and I still don't know for sure. I'm sure I'll be doing a lot of different things because that's just kind of what it means to be an artist. You do a lot of different things. You don't really stay with one single thing. Fourth grade teacher. Wait. Hold on. How old are you? Because my streams are 16 plus, so please, if you're under the age of 16... Alright, I hate to do this, because you've been very, very kind and polite. But if you are that young, you should not even be on Twitch, so... I hate to do this, but, maybe one day we'll be able to come back, but, for now, bye-bye. Damn. That's insane. I feel a little bad about doing that. I had no idea they were so young. What the heck? Alright. I might need to report them too. No, I'm pretty sure you do need to be. Also, by the way, I can't see chat, but hold on. Yeah. Damn. That sucks. I had no idea. I need to be more careful about that. Alright. I should report them. Oh, 'cause I had to ban them. They're 10, and you should not be on Twitch if you're that young. Hold on. What's this mean? Oop. Yeah, turns out that they were way too young. Not just, like, not only were they, below my, minimum age for my channel, they were also just below the minimum age for a Twitch user in general. And that's unfortunate, because they were nice, but, like, that's a child. They should not be here. So, I did the responsible thing. I had no idea until they mentioned 4th grade, and I was like, wee woo! What? Why are you here? Not something I think about very often. But I definitely need to consider that more often from now on. I was nice to them. I was like, hey, it's alright. One day, you'll be able to come back. One day. Just not today, because you're a child. You are young. There's my pizza. It's almost here, probably. It always sucks to do that, but I'm sure they understand. Yeah, in 6 years, they'll be able to see my content again. In 3 years, they'll be able to actually properly make a Twitch account. Wait, hold on. I'll be right back again. Still thinking about the fact that, surprise, one of my viewers was a tiny child. Like, that was weird. Hold on. I will have to disappear again in like 10 minutes-ish. But like, that's the thing. That's the awkward thing about being a streamer, is that like the only thing you know about your chat members is that like their usernames and the way they chat, like the way they type and all that stuff. And like with how some people text, how some people type, it's hard to tell if like it's a translation, like if they're not the same, like their native language isn't the same as what you speak, or like you can't tell how old they are, like you can't tell their gender, ethnicity, anything like that. Well, thanks for the background. But yeah, you can't really like, you can't infer very much information at all about who's in your chat. So like, surprise, somebody in my chat was way younger than they should, than how old Twitch users should be anyway. Like, you're supposed to be like, there's a minimum age. You can like, you can't make a Twitch account until you're at least 13 years old. And between the ages of 13 and 18, you need like parental supervision whenever it comes to like streaming or something. So like, that was a surprise. So I usually assume that most people on Twitch are like at least 16. That's why I made my general like age bracket 16 plus. I always try to be a very like formal and appropriate streamer, because like even then, like a 16-year-old is like 7 years younger than me, and I want to give a good impression, you know? I'm an adult, and therefore people that are younger than me look up to me, and I want to be a good role model, etc, etc. But like, in order to do that, sometimes you also have to like get rid of some people. Oh jeez. Yeah, it's hard being a role model sometimes, I won't lie. But I have a little bit of experience since I have nibblings. I have a niece and a nephew. So I've been working on that for a long time as well. Ugh, my nephew is turning 10 in January. That viewer was 10. What? That's... I would never let my nephew watch my streams, even though I always try to be nice. Like, I sometimes play mature games, and I swear sometimes I talk about more mature things. Like, I wouldn't want him watching my content. He's 10! Or no, he's 9 right now, but he will be 10! Like, I could never. Like, yeah, I had no idea. That was crazy. So yeah, I banned and reported that user because they violate Twitch TOS by being under the age of 13, and they violated my chat rules. They violated my rules by being under the age of 16. So yeah. Oh no! Damn. The charger that I used to connect my phone to my computer, it doesn't really work either. It just connects, but it doesn't charge, unfortunately. It says it's charging, but it's not. It's a liar. It's a liar. But yeah, even if I have to remove someone for violating my rules, I'm still gonna be polite about it. I'm not gonna be mean. I'm not gonna be like, fuck you and your parents. Like, no, I would never do anything like that. In concept, it's kind of funny, but like, no. Ooh, magnetic charger. Oh, I hope that's not why it stopped working. I just use old reliable. That's what I do. Old reliable gets the job done. I think my parents used to have one of those, like, lay your phone on it chargers. But, oh, is your phone too hot? That why? Is that why it's not charging? Damn. But, yeah, I've seen like all sorts of different types of chargers. Like there's the magnetic ones, there's the ones that you just lay your phone on it. What else is there? There's like the little stands that have a plug in them. There's all sorts of different chargers. I wonder how that kid managed to make their Twitch account anyway. They probably lied about something. They probably either that or it belongs to a family member. Oh. Dang. That sucks. Yeah. Especially since they mentioned an older brother. I think it probably belongs to them. Their older brother might get really angry at them about that though. I feel bad, but like it would be proper. Like, you shouldn't be doing that, so therefore you face the consequences of your actions. I've done things I wasn't supposed to do and I got in trouble for it. Like, I tried to be polite about it. Like, yeah, no, you cannot be here. I'm not gonna be an asshole to you, but like, bye-bye. Yeah, it's always the right thing to do. It's been a while since I last banned somebody. I've only done it twice. And the first time was towards somebody that was very, very shockingly, like, just out of nowhere decided to flirt with me, and I was not having it. Like, nope, don't do that. That's not okay. Please don't. Get out of here. It was a little harsh, and I've since technically unbanned them, but I haven't seen them since, so. It is what it is. But yeah, there's a rule that says, don't flirt with me. I have a zero tolerance policy for that, because it makes me very uncomfortable. As long as you follow the rules, you won't get banned. But that's how, like, everybody's chats work. Unless somebody does, like, something crazy, like, make some sort of, like, automated thing where, like, certain usernames get banned, or, like what Doug does. Yeah, flirting is scary. Yeah, honestly, flirting's a little scary. like, what if they say you? Like, I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, and like, I didn't even like bring it up. It was Asterion. He was like, ew, towards me, and it was like, what the fuck, dude? You brought it up. Why are you saying ew, asshole? He was so mean. It was funny, but I was very offended. Like, ew? Really? Ow! So mean! Yeah, flirting is scary. And, yeah, I tend to panic anytime somebody decides to flirt with me, and it really doesn't happen. But when it does, it scares the shit out of me. Oh, yeah, that shit's scary. I haven't had it happen to me before, but like, if it did, I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably like go straight to the friend, like, help! What did I do? Why did I give a bad impression immediately? Like, ooh. But also, I don't trust anybody that's like that around their partner. Like, I'm just a friend. Why are you... Dude, you're showing all of your insecurities. Stop that. Yeah. Exactly. This doesn't look very good right now. Trust the process. It's time to trust the process. Time to trust the process. Like always, trust the process. Yeah. Yeah, I think if one of my friends had a significant other and they just came up in like my text or something and they were like, why the hell are you, what the fuck, who are you, what are you doing with my partner? Then I'd probably be like, whoa, hey, red flag, first of all, and second of all, I just want to play a game, leave me alone. Like, you're not doing anything wrong, I just want to play a game with my buddy. Yeah, thankfully none of my friends have had any partners like that. I've been very grateful for that. Where's the damn pizza? It's past time! Yeah, message. My mother. Oh! I was about to type, but the pizza's here! Alright, I'll be right back. I'm not going to eat, but I would like to answer the door. Bye! It's a pasta party. I thought my dad got some pizza. I got pasta, of course, because he was like, what you want, pasta bowl? And I was like, hell yeah. He was like, alright, got you pasta bowl. And apparently, he got pasta bowls for everybody. So that's cool. They all got pasta bowls. I love that my mouth tracking responds to me moving my microphone. It's so silly. But we all got pastas. Might actually block out this whole portion of the face to make the lighting more dramatic. Hold on. It's a good idea, actually. Pasta party. I didn't get a pizza. I got a fettuccine alfredo pasta bowl because I like pasta a lot. I love my pasta. I might actually smooth this out a little bit or bring it in a bit. You know what I'm going to do with this? Oh man. Might actually need to bring the mouth up a little bit. It's gonna look a little awkward for a moment, but just trust me on this. Actually, no, I need to bring the nose down. None for you, it's all for me. Yeah, I need to bring the nose down. I'll clean this all up, but like, yeah, I need to bring the nose down. My dad actually forgot I was streaming today, so he was like, oh yeah, I forgot you were streaming. Oh man, speaking of my dad, he had some mild dental surgery yesterday. He's doing much better today, but they basically like skinned his mouth. There's a very graphic way of describing it, but like I'm not really into Star Wars, but I don't dislike it, you know? I don't know, I'm weird about sci-fi because I like sci-fi. But, okay, so essentially, he had a mild dental surgery, and what they did was, they had to remove some tartar under his gum line, and then they went in with this laser thing to remove any dead or diseased gums. And there was more of it than he anticipated, and it was unpleasant. But now, today, he's feeling a lot better. Yesterday, he was incredibly sore, but since gums heal really fast, he's feeling a lot better. But yeah, needless to say, he got a deep clean, like the deepest of deep cleans. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this for right now, just so a little bit easier to deal with. But yeah, he had to get some of his gums around his teeth removed, just for his gum health, and they'll heal back real quick. But Yeah, in regards to Star Wars, I don't know. I'm a little weird about sci-fi. I prefer sci-fi games over sci-fi films. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I just have a harder time getting into films that are sci-fi. But when it comes to like interactive media like games, I love sci-fi. It's great. Oh no! I hope she's alright. It's never nice being sick. Ugh. I have to get 2 fillings next week. I actually also had a dentist appointment this week. It was on Wednesday, and I had a cleaning, but they found a couple spots where I need fillings, so I'll be getting those next week. Oh, I didn't know you meant she actually died. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing alright. That really sucks. I'm so sorry for your loss. Damn. I think that was one of those moments where the translator really messed with you. Cause like, I thought you just meant that she was really sick, but apparently what you actually meant was that she passed away. I'm so sorry. Damn. Well, I'm glad she got to have a funeral, cause I know those are very expensive. I don't know if they are where you live, but I know they can be expensive. But I'm glad that she had one. And that she's been laid to rest. It's good. It's good to hear. Man, that makes me think about a lot of things. I hope you're doing alright. Because I know that's rough. And grief is so complicated too. So take care of yourself. Let yourself grieve. Don't suppress it. And don't like compartmentalize and put it away. Make sure to process it. That really sucks. Damn. Yeah, One thing I've learned about grief, though, is that it will always be with you, but you'll grow with it. You'll learn how to process it in a good way, as long as you let yourself go through grief. If you try to, like, put it away, then, like, it'll come back and drag you down with it. It's the same thing with chronic pain, which I deal with. It's something you deal with for the rest of your life, but you have to learn how to deal with it. You have to learn how to live with it instead of in spite of it. I hope that makes sense. But I believe you got this. Just always keep her in your heart. And don't worry about crying, even if it's random out of nowhere. Like, it just means you're going through it, you're processing it. It's healthy. Damn. That sucks. And I know what that's like, for sure. I've been through that kind of thing before, with struggling to show how you really feel. It's hard and embarrassing, and it's a lot. And it takes a long time to unpack that and actually figure out how to actually do it. But when you acknowledge that it's hard and embarrassing and difficult and hard to unpack, the moment you like acknowledge that that's the case, then you can start to do that. I think you can do it. It's rough. I don't know anything about how things are like for you. I don't know the nuances or details, but you might have to work a little bit on that yourself. Sometimes you get stuck in a situation where nobody can help you except for yourself, but if you start fighting for it, then you'll be able to get help. It's rough. It's rough, but I don't think that nobody cares necessarily, but it could be that nobody knows, or they're dealing with their own stuff. It's hard. It's easy to say nobody cares. It's easy to say that, but it's hard to know the truth. All that stuff. It's easy to do the unhealthy things. And I've been in that situation too. But I believe if you try, it's hard, but if you try to reach out, you might be able to make more. Unfortunately, I'd have to say not with me specifically, since I'm a streamer and there's a bit of a parasocial thing right here. But I think in your own local spheres, or like in any sort of niches, you might be able to find some buddies, some friends. all that good stuff. And I'm assuming that they didn't respond well. Sometimes people can't handle that. But when it comes to things like venting, always make sure to ask for permission. Not everybody can handle it. But even if they can, it's always good to ask for permission because that's a lot of stuff to take in. It's a lot for everybody. I've had people vent to me without consent, and it's rough. It's very rough. I won't lie. It's very rough to take that information in. I always try my best to, like, help, but, like, even then, it's hard. Like, it's always important to ask, like, hey, can I vent to you about something? Or, hey, can I talk about something a little more serious? Always make sure that whoever you're talking to, when it comes to rough subjects, make sure to prepare them. You wouldn't want anybody to suddenly throw a bunch of stuff at you. Nah, it's alright. I wasn't trying to be mean. It was a little out there. But I can tell you're in a rough spot. That's why I'm letting you know. It's always good to ask for permission. Thankfully, you came to somebody who understands this stuff. I hope that at some point, you might be able to get some sort of therapy as well. I believe that would help. Really, most people need therapy. Pretty much everybody could use a little therapy sometimes. But I'm hoping, that for this kind of stuff, you can get some help with processing this. Some help with all that stuff. It's always nice. But it's not very affordable. Which is why I mentioned if you need to vent to somebody, it's always good to ask if you can. Yeah, and I was referring to a completely different situation, by the way. Ugh. Yeah, some therapists are not built for what the work that they're in. I've had a shitty therapist too. Not my previous one, but I had one when I was a kid, and he was so terrible I never went back to therapy until I was an adult. He just didn't do therapy things. He, like, just asked, like, really basic questions and then was like, it's not a big deal. Like, what do you mean it's not a big deal? I am 13 years old and I am full of anxiety. Please help. And then he was just like, not helping, so I just didn't go back. Nope. My dad was also like, this is a waste of time. And I was like, yeah, this guy sucks. And then I got sick with pneumonia. Wait, I wasn't 13. I think I was 11 or 12. Yeah, some therapists are really bad at their jobs. It's hard to find a good therapist, but whenever you find one, it's very nice. Very worth it. Actually, I think for this, to make this a little bit easier for me specifically, I'm gonna do that. And then fill in the bits that it didn't get. But yeah, I was referring to a completely different situation where I had just met somebody and we had exchanged contact information. This is somebody that I knew like in person, in real life. Somebody that I met at my university. And they like graphically trauma dumped to me. Like it was bad. I'm talking like, whoa, bad. I backtrack a lot too. Sometimes it's hard to like tell things in like a proper order. Yeah. But I was definitely referring to a different situation when I brought up asking for permission to vent because, yeah, that situation, I still remember it pretty well, and I did not like it. It was not nice. It was very, very unpleasant. And I didn't really know what to do, to be honest. I just tried to be a good person, like, it's okay. I get it. There's nothing wrong with you. All that good stuff. Cause like, yeah, it was something. And I was like, oh, wow, I don't know what to do in this situation, but I know what to do here. That's fine. Yeah, it's definitely better because it's easier to like relate and I'm not forming words properly. Give me a moment. But yeah, it's definitely easier. Like, it's always been easier to talk to my sister whenever I talk about chronic pain stuff because she also deals with chronic pain. And she gets it. And like, it's easier to talk about trans stuff with my trans friends because like they're also trans and they get it. It's always easier to talk about certain things with people that experience the same thing because like there's just this fundamental thing that they get better. But even with things that I don't experience, I always try my best to understand because I experience my own unique things that most people can't relate to. Excuse me. Yeah, how dark is this? Okay, for that eye it needs to be darker. It's so crazy how drawing streams are always like the most philosophical, but like it's such a nice like quiet time. Nice relaxing time where all I'm doing is making a thing. It's always interesting. Yeah, that's why sometimes I go on my own little philosophical speeches about things. Because my own brain gets to wander. Ooh, this is going good. I like how this is looking already. Need more eyelash though. This is going very nicely. And I've spent quite a bit of time. I've been streaming for 2 hours already. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to take a little bit of time to work on the eyes. I remember I had gone on my own little like philosophical not really a rant, but I more like a tutorial, like in quotation marks, um, in regards to color theory a while back, like I think back in April or something. Was it April? No, it was February. It was like right before Trans Day of Visibility, and I was working on an art piece for that, and I had randomly just started talking about color theory, and I was like, you know what, I should do like a little like bit of advice on it. So it was like a little advice rant of sorts. And I was like, sometimes color picking can actually be your enemy. Sometimes it's your friend and sometimes it's your enemy. Because it depends on the lighting and the environment and the surrounding colors that really like differentiate how certain colors look. Because like this is one of the lightest colors. The skin is the lightest color, but if I turn off the background, it looks a lot darker than you would expect. So like certain colors come off a different way depending on what's surrounding them. Well, thank you. I worked very hard to get to where I'm at, and I hope to keep doing what I'm doing and keep getting better. What I really need to work on is some of my body anatomy. There's just certain little nuances like how arms connect and like around like the chest area. Like there's certain things that I still need to work a little bit on. But thank you. For the most part, I think I'm doing pretty good progress-wise. Especially since, sorry, I've got a piece of skin on my lip. Ow. Chapstick. But yeah, I've learned a lot lately, and I hope to keep making nice drawings. And like literally you could see how color theory plays a role here, because like these two eyes are different, but like that's because the lighting's different. It's nice. So like if this eye was the same as this eye, it would look weird because of the shading on the face over here. Like this color is so light. This color? Surprise! It's this color. Color theory is a strange thing. But it's really cool when it works. I'm doing all of this with my mouse. I was thinking about showing off my new model that I'm working on. It's obviously not done. Far from it, actually. I haven't even finished the line art part of it. But, is this the file? I think so. It's a big file. Ooh. 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 Hold on, it's loading. It's a huge file. Ginormous. Bug. Buggy, 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 buggy. Of course, it all looks a little silly, but yeah, you can see I haven't finished the hand. There's a whole arm missing. There's still some face things I need to put down. I need to actually fix the jawline, but we've got the base for the most part, line work wise. But yeah, bug, bug. maybe. I have drawn the Mona Lisa technically, but that was like back in 2020, so it was just like a little drawing on an assignment. I don't even know if I still have it, but I could I could probably paint the Mona Lisa with my mouse. I know there's a I know that there's many little drawings online of people doing that, but like it's funny to me. Would this be the right color? I hope so. Let's see, how pink is this versus this? Oh, I see. I was going for a cool color with that one. Alright. I get it. That's why it looked a little funny. Oh yeah, speaking of FNAF, my father acquired Security Breach for free on the PlayStation. So I started playing that yesterday. Also, Into the Pit is a really cool game. I can't wait to see Mark finish it. I started watching his playthrough, and I know there are multiple endings, but I haven't seen all of them. But I would like to. And I can't wait for him to finish his Nightmare playthrough. He did say it would take a while, so I'm sure it'll take a while for him to finish it. Are there films? Well, I know about the movie. I know there's a second movie in the works. I bet people have made some fan stuff as well. I loved the movie. It was so good. I thought it was good. I thought it was great. It was silly, and it didn't take itself too seriously, and I loved it. It was great. Yeah, I've been into Five Nights at Freddy's since the first game came out 10 years ago. Oh my god. I was in middle school. I was 13. Ew. It's crazy. Oh, really? I won't spoil it, I promise. But it's great. I think it's great. But yeah, it doesn't take itself too seriously, so it's got like it's got that FNAF charm. It's got that charm to it. Cause like it's got the jokes and it's got the horror. It's fun. It's nice. I like it a lot. Definitely a very entertaining watch. I haven't even added the shinies. Little shinies. That's right, they're all bright. The ones for this snow, they are bright pink and green. Oh, have you or haven't you? Translate might be messing with you. I haven't played it myself, but I hope maybe one day I will. I like the first game. That one's my favorite personally. I also really like Pizza Sim. I tried to play it, but it's a little too scary. I don't like it. I'm a little sensitive to jump scares. I don't have a bad heart, but I do have bad heart genes, so I do need to be careful with jump scare games. Let's see. hate to say it, but I think FNAF 2 might be my least favorite. Either that or FNAF 4, but only because, like, I tend to forget about the fourth one. And I don't like how much is in the second one. It's a little too much. But I like the first one, and I like Sister Location for the lore. I like the third one for the lore as well. And I like Pizza Sim. Into the Pit is really cool. Yeah, the new FNAF game, Into the Pit. It's really cool. I keep seeing people compare it to what's it called? Mr. Hop's Playhouse, but from what I remember, it doesn't really seem anything like that except for the hiding mechanics, but that's it. I don't see how else it could be like Mr. Hop's Playhouse. But that's just what I know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I might need to rewatch somebody play that game. Yeah, Sister Location is nice. I've heard that gameplay-wise it's actually kind of boring, but the lore is nice. It's lovely to watch. It's very nice to watch. It's definitely up there in terms of like lore favorites. And also, I know most people don't like FNAF World, but I like it a lot. I think it's cute. And I also love turn-based RPGs. I really like turn-based RPGs. That's one of my favorites. I grew up with so many turn-based RPGs. They're so good. I love them so much. I just love strategy games. They're some of my favorites. I haven't played that many RPGs on stream yet, though. I love them, but I haven't played many of them. But that's mostly because a lot of RPGs are really long. But maybe I'll play more of them. Maybe I will. I've played, let's see, I've played In Stars and Time. I've played Chrono Trigger. I've played Deltarune. I need to play Undertale once Chapter 3 and 4 come out for Deltarune. Ooh, I remember playing that as a kid. It scared the shit out of me. It was one of my first, like, jump scare horror games that I had experience with. Ooh, it's scary. I think the most pages I got was like 4. I was 10 when I played that. I was so little. I was so little. Oh, my childhood. I need to put some more here. I'm just gonna line it out a little bit now. Yeah. I think one thing I'm really proud of with my model is my mouth tracking. I think I did a really, really good job on that. It could use some work, but I haven't made very many models, so I am pleased with it. And actually, I have... Oh my god. I have, an old model. an old Life 2D model I had before this one that I made almost 2 years ago now. But I made it with like no tutorials, no advice, no hope, no dreams, nothing. I was just winging it, and it's bad. It's so bad. I shared it on my anniversary stream. It's bad. It's really bad. But hey, we all start somewhere. You know? We all start somewhere. And that was my start. I don't want to share it right now, even though I brought it up. But like, trust me when I say it's bad. It's really bad. It's bad. Cringeworthy. For me specifically, it's cringeworthy. But it's also, I made it back whenever I didn't know that much about anatomy, and I also didn't know how to cut apart models for rigging purposes. So that's another thing. I didn't know what I was doing, and I did it anyway. But that's how a lot of art stuff goes. You don't know what you're doing, but you do it anyway. Because sometimes you wing it and it works, and sometimes you wing it and it doesn't. But then you learn how to do it, and then you can wing it again, and then it works, and it's great. That's essentially what happened. The model before this one looks so different. It's so bad. And actually, the rig, I rigged this model twice. The previous rig was not that good, and then I re-rigged it, and it's much better now. Ooh, Muffet! I played through Undertale on my own once, and I avoided that fight. I avoided it. I completely avoided that fight because I was like, I know what to do. Because if you buy something from the spider bakery, you can completely avoid that fight. Because they'll give, or I might be misremembering, hold on. I believe if you have the item, if you buy something from the spider bake sale, and then you have it in your inventory when you get to that fight, and you completely avoid it. It's so, I love the attention detail. Yeah, you'd have to do pacifist. Well, you might be able to do neutral, but definitely not genocide. Ow, my foot. Sorry, my foot got caught on a bar under my desk. That hurt. Let's see. I should make a tweet after stream. Like, please, 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 please read streamers' rules. Please, please, please do not try to bypass them, because you'll just get in trouble. And for the love of God, if you're under the age that's recommended, don't try to sneak and be sneaky. Don't try to bypass that, because you will get caught. Or you'll get the streamer in trouble. That is a thing that can happen, and I am so glad it didn't happen to me. I hope it doesn't happen to me. I had no idea. That makes me nervous, because that can get people in trouble. It's not something I have to worry about now. Hopefully. I hope not. Oh, the Skyrim music. Yeah, it's nice and relaxing. I like relaxing music from my favorite games. I would play Oblivion music, but there aren't very many tracks in that game. I'm sure somebody's made like hour, multi-hour, relaxing Oblivion music compilations. There's some good music in there. I love that game. I love Oblivion. One of my favorites. A childhood favorite. For sure. Dovahkiin. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, I need to start working on the hair. I haven't done any of that. I think what I'll do. Oh no! Oh, you have multiple phones? Interesting. I've thought about, like, every once in a while, I've thought about, like, at some point in my life, having multiple phones. Like, for streaming, it'd be very convenient to have a separate iPhone for model tracking. Because right now I use my actual phone, so I can't use it while I'm streaming. But I've also thought about having, like, a business phone, like just a regular, like, flip phone or something that I can use for business purposes. I'm not sure what kind of business purposes. I'm not exactly like a businessman or anything like that. I'm just kind of I'm just a person right now. I don't do much of anything at the moment, but I will be doing work stuff like drawing and stuff, hopefully. And I don't know what I would use a business phone for actually, but I've thought about it and I think it would be cool. It would be cool for like calls and stuff. I think it would be more appropriate to just have a separate business email. Just kind of mapping out the hair at the moment, figuring out what to do with it. Oh, interesting. Never considered having a separate phone for gaming. Only really had one phone at any given time. Yeah, I know Webtoon. I used to read Webtoons. I stopped because I don't like the format, but yeah, I know about webtoons. I've actually considered making my own comics, but not with webtoon because their policy sucks. They don't treat their artists very well, unfortunately. Makes me sad. Whoa. I don't know how I would go about publishing my own comic, though. Yeah, I would like to make my own comics and publish them online, but not with Webtoon specifically, just because they have bad policies. I would need to look at Tapas's policies. I would need to look at that and maybe some excuse me, some other places to see how their policies work. Otherwise, I'd probably just like post them on my accounts on social media or something. If Webtoon fixed their policies and treated their thank you, treated their artists better, then maybe I would share some comics on Webtoon, but for now, the answer is no. Because I have standards. If I did put something on Webtoon, I'd probably come up with some throwaway story or whatever. Oh, an anime, that would be so nice. I have been dreaming about having one of my stories turn into an anime since I was like in middle school. Maybe it'll happen one day. That would be really, really cool. Like one of my dreams is having one of my favorite stories get animated by like Studio Trigger. That's like up there at like the top as like the penultimate dream. It would be so cool because they're my favorite studio. I love them. They're great. They're so cool. Because they made Dungeon Meshi. They didn't make it, they animated it. My bad. They animated Dungeon Meshi and they're working on the next season. And I love Dungeon Meshi. And I also love their original animes like Kill la Kill and Space Patrol Luluko. I have not watched that. No. I need to watch more anime. I haven't really watched anything in a while. I'm usually busy with stuff. Stuff and things. But, I'll have to check that out. Hopefully I will, because I always say that and then I forget to do that. I hope I won't forget. I just realized I just desaturated the same color. Yeah, I love Kill la Kill. It's so good. I'm out of tea. I'm excited about that. Hoping I can finish this soon. Ah! Hi! You scared me. This is my dad. The most recent anime I've seen so far has been Dungeon Meshi. I'm usually an action anime fan though. Dungeon Meshi has some action in it, but it's not an action anime. I haven't finished, but I have seen My Hero Academia, and since the manga's finished, I might actually reread that. And I really like Dragon Ball Z Kai. I know people shit on it, but they're always talking about the Nicktoons. Oh, you don't know Dungeon Meshi? Delicious in Dungeon? It's really good. It's currently on Netflix. Go watch it. It's worth it. It's so good. It's so good. The characters are great. The world building's great. Everything's great. It's so good. Go watch it. I might rewatch it. It's that good. Tamachi. I think that's a separate one. I've heard of that. I don't remember what it's about though. But if you're mentioning the one that I said, then here, let me spell it out for you. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the one. Oh, is it the no, I'll have to look it up. Tamachi. I'll have to look that one up. But yeah, Dungeon Meshi is the food one. It's really good. I like it. Yeah, that's the one with Belle. That's right. I've heard of that one. I couldn't remember it. But yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it yet. I'll probably get to it at some point. I'm a big fan of shonen anime. I just like action. I think it's fun. One of my favorites is Hunter x Hunter. It's really good. I hope the mangaka is doing alright though. He reported that he's been dealing with back pain again. I love Dragon Ball. I need to properly watch the original Dragon Ball. I watched Dragon Ball Z, well, the Kai version, but it's still the same pretty much. It's just like shortened to remove any of the filler, and certain frames are edited to have the appropriate colors or cleaned up because the film got messed up or something. I don't know. Kai is essentially like a remaster. People complain about it because of the Nicktoons censorship that was done, but that's not on the official release of Kai. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, they're both so good. I need to properly watch Dragon Ball though. It's on Hulu and I need to watch it. Actually, is it on Hulu? I think it was when I started watching it, but I don't know if it still is. Yeah, Kai is lovely. That one's my favorite because there's not a bunch of fillers, so it's not super overwhelming to get into. Because with the filler, it's like 400 episodes. It's a lot. I still haven't watched Super yet because I wanted to finish the Boo saga for Dragon Ball Z because I didn't get to watch it as a kid. Because originally Kai ended at Cell Saga until fans were like, hey, what the hell? And then they added it a few years later. And I need to catch up. Ooh, Cell. Bugman, I just love him. I've loved him since I was a little kid. I think he's cool. And he's sassy. And, I just think he's neat. I also really like Vegeta. Because, like, his whole character development is great. And he doesn't lose his personality. And Gohan's really great, too. He's been through so much. Poor boy. And a lot of people complain about how Gohan just wants to live a regular life, but like, he was a child soldier essentially. Why wouldn't he want to live a normal life? Why wouldn't he want to chill out? And a lot of his power is linked to his emotions, and after what happens in Cell Saga, like, he doesn't want to be like, he doesn't want to be a danger to those he cares about. He doesn't want to be like that ever. He'll fight if he needs to. He's a great fighter, but he doesn't want to. It's not his passion like with Goku. And people need to respect that. He's a great character. He's great. Gohan's great. I can't wait to post this later. This will be great. Yeah, Gohan's great. I don't know what he's doing in Super right now, but I'm sure he's doing something. Oh, well, thank you. I'm sure I'll find out at some point on my own. I'll probably yap about it. Hopefully not, because I don't want to spoil anybody on anything. Because that would suck. I would feel bad. I want to be considerate, just like you're being right now. Look at this painting! It's coming along so nicely. I'm spending so much time on it too. I honestly thought I wouldn't spend this much time on it. But that's because I'm trying to make it look all nice. Instead of making something sloppy. Incoming spoiler! He already... What was that? Also, I'm sorry if that was really loud. I just thought it would be funny. Alright, let me fill this in real quick. You know, this has actually been very nice because, it's helping improve my precision with my mouse. Yeah, it's really good. And it's on Netflix. I just wanted to spell it out, so, just in case I wasn't clear with my pronunciation. You can either Google it or look it up on Netflix, whichever is easier. I do, yeah, I do know about Seven Deadly Sins. That anime, ugh. It had a great setup, it had some great characters, but Oh, that is a dumpster fire, honestly. Not to mention the animation. Oh, I'm so sorry for insulting your favorite, but like it, especially after they changed animation studios, it became pretty bad after that. I don't like it. I don't like it. But like, I wanted to like it. I really wanted to like it because there's some really cool characters. But there's a lot going on that I don't like. Oh, really? That's good to hear. I don't know if I could try rewatching it again though. There was also like a lot of characters that like went through XYZ and that made me sad. Like spoiler happened and then spoiler happened, blah blah blah, you get it. And I was all like, oh man, that sucks. Yeah, he's also my favorite. He's awesome. He's also very cute. But he's like the best character aside from Escanor. Escanor is really cool too. He's actually objectively the best, honestly. Escanor is really good. He's a great character. I'm thinking about spoilers. They make me sad. Yeah, Escanor. We love him. You don't even have to be a fan of Seven Deadly Sins. Escanor is just the best. He's the GOAT. He's so great. How could you not like him? Imagine running into somebody that was like, I don't like Escanor. Like, what? Who are you? What a terrible opinion. Yeah. He's got a great personality and he's cool and he's Escanor. What else is there to say? Not sure what else to do with the hair. Yeah. What a terrible opinion to have. Honestly, could you imagine if I wasn't an anime fan? Like, I'm a VTuber. It's kind of like, it kind of comes with the whole job. I can't imagine somebody being a VTuber and being like, oh, anime, never heard of it. Um, or even like, anime, I hate anime. Like, could you imagine? Like, they kind of go hand in hand, honestly. Because like most VTuber designs are very anime inspired. And most VTubers are Japanese, so they take anime inspirations as well. But like, I have seen like toon tubers, which are like pretty much the same thing. I've seen some VTubers that don't have those anime inspirations. But it'd be really funny if any of them just like didn't care for or didn't like anime or just didn't know about anime. I think that final one would be really funny. Ooh, I haven't watched Naruto because there's a lot of filler. I'm not a big fan of filler. Because I like fairy tale, but there's a lot of filler in the anime and I don't like that at all. But that's a very divisive opinion. Yeah, I haven't watched it myself, so I can't say if I like it or not. I think there's some things I would probably like, but I don't know. Because I haven't watched it. But maybe one day I will. But I'd like to consult a guide on like what filler to skip because I know some people have made guides and I think most of Naruto is filler. I think I saw someone do like a filler percentage chart and I think Naruto had like one of the highest percentages. Like it's crazy. How can you fit so much filler in an anime anyway? How do you do that? I think I'm going to expand this part. My hand! I keep seeing when my hand shakes. I'm not used to doing this, so my right hand loves to have tremors when I'm trying to do something. Not very nice. I need to change my music. Because, like, it doesn't go on forever, but there's still plenty. Let's see. I need to darken this. Ooh, you know what anime really frustrated me? Wonder Egg Priority. That one made me made me sad. Oh, Kaiju number 8. I have to look that up. I won't talk about why Wonder Egg Priority made me upset, but like it's so much potential. Wonder Egg Priority. It's on Crunchyroll. It is good. It has a great setup, but yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment. Like, it had so much wonderful potential, and a lot of people were like hyping it up because, like, it's great at the start. It's great, like, halfway through, and then, like, it's, I watched the first season of Promised Neverland. I haven't watched the second season. A lot of people did not like the second season, and I haven't seen it yet. But Wonder Egg Priority makes me sad because it had such great potential. But I think it just did so bad because it had such a small amount of episodes. You're not allowed to see the second season? Why? Did your friends or something tell you, like, no, don't watch it, it's bad? Because that's pretty much what I've seen people say, like, no, don't watch it, it's bad. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen the second season yet. I am curious about it though. But in regards to Wonder Egg Priority, I would like to give a general content warning regarding difficult topics regarding mental health and the such. So if you do watch it, keep that in mind. Oh no! Is there any particular reason, or did she just not like it? There we go. Oh, oh, that makes sense. I see. Interesting. Sorry, I was finishing my juice. I haven't seen One Piece. And the only reason why is because it's so incredibly long, and that's intimidating. I've got things, I do things, I'm busy all the time. I don't have the time to catch up with One Piece, which is like so insanely long, but I have heard that it's good, and I know there's a lot of people that talk about it and they're like, it's so good! You should watch it. You should read it. All that stuff. But like, it's so long. It's so long. I know Dragon Ball is also really long, but like, I already started getting into it when I was a child, so yeah. Of course I've heard of Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace. Passed away a little while back. I actually talked about that on one of my streams. And how important Dragon Ball was to me and to so many others. I'm not sure what else to do with this. I'm thinking about just moving around and stuff. Yeah, the live action. I've heard that the live action series is really good. I might give that a consideration. Looking up at my little navigator to see this whole piece. It's nice to see that it still looks really good from a distance. That makes me happy. It's always good to check the navigator every once in a while to see how the whole piece looks. That sounds cute. But I don't think it would be Snow's thing. That would be cute though. I've never thought about ladybugs in association with Snow. Never thought about that. Maybe I'll consider that. Giving that a try. Giving her ladybug themes. Oh man, miraculous ladybug. I had a friend back in high school who was a big fan of that. I just couldn't get into it though. But like a lot of people who are fans of Miraculous are like, don't get into it. It's bad. And I know what that's like. I'm a fan of things where I'm like, don't get into it. It's bad. Like, I used to play Genshin Impact, and even whenever I did play it, I was always like, don't play it! Just don't. Bad idea, don't do it. I don't play it anymore, thank goodness. I was finally able to get out of it. You got good designs. I like the Monster High designs. They're really cool. And I like what some people do with the designs. Some people make them look all scary. And some people do like they get like creative and like make them look a little different. Like they change their body types to make them all look a little different from each other. And like sometimes they'll give them different clothes, and it's always cool. Like it's nice, it's fun. Any type of like dress up type of thing, it's always nice. Possibilities are unlimited. That's cute. I think I've played dolls with my niece before. Can't quite remember, but I probably have. Art blends in a little bit. Most of this needs to be covered. Let's see. Ah, American Dragon Jake Long. I missed that show. It was so good. The art style change was a bit jarring, but I do like both styles. I think they're both pretty neat. I think they changed it for marketing purposes, but it just confused people. I remember I really liked that show as a kid. Yeah. I don't know how they would. Knowing Disney, they'd probably make it live action or something. Like, let's make it live action. People will totally love that. No, they won't. Oh, jeez. And they'd probably change too much of it. And if it was animated, I don't know. They'd probably give it like the same like sanitized look that a lot of their stuff has had lately. There wouldn't be too much creative direction. I haven't played Subnautica, but I have watched people play it. I was a big fan of Subnautica back in the day. I like it quite a bit. Oh, weird. Looks a bit different than what I expected. Got all sorts of different games on my little queue of what to play on stream. Oh, yeah, the Reaper. All the Leviathans are pretty scary, intimidating. They love destroying your stuff. Awful. Oh no! Oh damn. They're not too expensive to remake though, are they? I can't actually remember. They're not quite like the Cyclopses. Those are expensive. But I can't actually remember how much they cost. Because normally, from what I've seen, usually people make one and that's what they have for like the rest of the game. Aw. Damn. I'm so sorry for your loss. It always sucks whenever you have something nice and then it gets destroyed. Ooh, the cuttlefish? Because it says cuddling fish, but I'm assuming you meant cuttlefish. Don't remember which fish are cuttlefish. Believe those are cephalopods. Hold on, Google time. Cuttlefish. Yeah, they're little squiddies! That's right, because Captain Cuttlefish from Splatoon, I remember. I remember. Cuttlefish. Don't actually remember that much from Subnautica. I should rewatch a playthrough of that game. Yeah. I think I remember. Maybe. I don't know, it's been so long. I need to bring this a little closer. There we go. Can't even tell once I clean it up. Isn't that nice? I love drawing. I don't know German, but I'm assuming you're saying I would rate the game 100 out of 10. Great thing, that's one of my favorite things about language, is that sometimes even if you don't know a language, you can like figure out what's being said. Like this one post I remember seeing from I think it was Dutch, not German, but I remember it was some dude posting his hairline. He was like, "Est ich over for mich?" And like it's pretty obvious that he's asking, "Is it over for me?" And it was so funny how like you can just sometimes tell. But English is a Germanic language, so yeah. Oh, the drawing! Well, thank you. It's very sweet of you. So I was close. wasn't quite there. I assumed you were talking about Subnautica because of context. But I was a little bit off. Thank you. But I love that since English, even though it has a lot of Latin roots, it is a Germanic language. So sometimes things just work together perfectly to where like sometimes you can tell what's being said in German or Dutch. It's great. Spiel. Spiel! Yeah! Like Glockenspiel! Oh, I see. That makes sense, because Glockenspiel, you play it. So game, play, language. Isn't it wonderful? I love language. Spiel. Let's see. Actually, hold on, I messed that up a little. Or did I? Let's see. I'm gonna undo what I just did, but maybe not. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, that's great, actually. Spiel. I know a little bit about how to pronounce certain things in certain languages. But also, my dad knows a little bit of German, so anytime I would pronounce something in German, he'd be like, "This is how you pronounce it." Oh no, you're throwing the hard words at me now. I don't know. Eichhornchen or Eichhornchen or something like that. I don't know. That's a big word. Eichhornchen. I I I I got nothing. Really? Eichhornchen. I'm mumbling. I'm trying to get through the word by mumbling. There are certain pronunciations that I'm familiar with though. Austin fast. I did try learning a little bit of German when I was in middle school, but I used Duolingo back when it was like new. So that wasn't a very reliable way of learning a language. And then my dad was like, German is hard. I wouldn't recommend it. And then I stopped. I don't know. There's all sorts of languages that I would like to learn. But my brain can only hold so much. Almost. Austin is fast. Austin is fast. Ah. 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 I think I might call it here. Maybe. Hold on. I never got rid of this line. language is a little hard sometimes. But thankfully, I'm so glad that like German and English and Dutch all have like the same grammar, essentially. Since it's like the same roots. It's just at some point English started taking a bunch of Latin words for some reason. So that's one thing that changes. So a lot of people assume that because English has a lot of Latin in it, that it's a Latin language, but it's not. Oh, thank you! I have been thinking about making a very simple, like, 4-panel comic series to start. But I'm hoping that at some point I can make like a proper comic for some of my bigger stories. But I think starting with like a simple 4-panel would be a good start so I can get used to making comics. Because I've tried doing the whole like manga comic format with some simple things, but I'm not really good at that yet. Because like it's pretty complicated, the whole formula. I'd have to like map things out with like sticky notes before I decide to make pages. It would take a while too. I think it would be nice. I wanted to start making one story comic last year, but I didn't get to it because I've been working on my degree. I've been busy. Das. Oh yeah, it is the worst, isn't it? Yeah, I remember the little bit of German I did learn with Duolingo. That was the most confusing part. It was a lot to learn. It's the difference. And I will say, I've learned Spanish. I know quite a bit of Spanish. I will say, past tense is the worst. It's so awful. There's multiple past tenses. Same with future tense, honestly. But it's not as hard as past tense. But, ugh, I hated learning about past tense in Spanish. Because there's specifics to it. It sucks. I hate it. Just like the difference between es and esta. That was also a little annoying. Like, why does it matter? Ah, I see. Die Zeichen. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. I've always been pretty good at figuring out how to pronounce things in other languages. I just can't speak other languages. Like, I know like a little bit of Japanese, and I feel like I'm pretty good at pronouncing Japanese words. I'm not going to give any examples right now because I can't think of anything right now. You're just gonna have to trust me on that. Otanjobi omedetou. I only thought about that because of the little scam guys from Deltarune. They say Otanjobi omedetou. So silly. I see. I see. Yeah, and un. Oh, Zeichungen. Un. Un. Words are hard. Words are difficult. I just said I was gonna wrap it up, but like, I'm fixing this one little thing because I was like, I don't like this. This is what happens when you're an artist. You're like, one more thing. One more thing. Alright, one more thing. One more thing. Every time. You just can't stop. Ooh. To be fair, writing in English also sucks. I have extremely formal writing. I'm very formal with how I write most of the time. But if you've ever seen like 90% of like social media posts, like a lot of people don't really use like proper grammar, or they misspell a lot of things. Like English is hard too. It's all so difficult. But it's crazy though, because English writing wise is kind of easier sometimes. I think one of the biggest things is learning like phonetics, like how certain bits of words are pronounced. And they got rid of phonics in elementary school here in the US. And it sucks because phonics is so very important to learning how to spell. Ooh. Ooh, that would be so annoying! Ew. That does suck. I've never been corrected on what I write, but rather how I write. My handwriting's not very pretty. My handwriting is apparently difficult for some people to read, or at least it used to be. As an adult, even though my handwriting's the same, I've been given a lot of compliments on my handwriting. So I think it was less me and more of where I lived. But yeah, usually it's not the spelling or the grammar, but rather how your handwriting looks. Similar thing, but still just as annoying. Alright, let me get rid of that. And oops. Not what I meant to do. Yeah, I won't keep that visible like the previous one. Wish me luck of writing my signature. This is going to be a nightmare. Oh, never mind. I did it! I did it! I put my signature down and it looks great. Let's see, what should I do? I can understand Spanish, but I can't speak it. I get that. There's always something about learning another language that is like always something that's difficult, and it's different for everybody. And my parents don't get that. I know I said my dad knows some German, but he doesn't know enough to be fluent, but he knows a lot to be like, this is how this works. but he learned it when he was a kid. But like with Spanish, I understand like most of it. I'd say like 70 to 80% of it, but I cannot conversate in Spanish at all. I don't know why. My brain's just weird like that. That sounds adorable. Maybe. I don't know. Wow, look at that. What if I change it though? No, I'll make the paper darker. It's not what I meant to do. There we go. My throat's a little tender from talking. There we go. Perfect. Eve. Alright. Let me export it real quick. And that's it. I'm done. So, you know the drill. Thank you so much for visiting. Today's been nice, despite what also happened. Drawing streams always have something that's going on. Thank you so much for visiting. I hope you have a great day. And as always, farewell.